Texas sending more migrant buses to Washington as illegal migrant border encounters spike a whopping 33% from February to March alone.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton joins us now. Good morning to you. Great to see you. One of the biggest headlines this week is the 42 people on the terror watch list that were caught trying to get into the United States since President Biden took office. I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Every American knows that is not good. How concerned should we be?
Well, good morning. This is something I've been predicting from the beginning of the Biden administration when they opened the borders. They're not vetting these people. There's too many people crossing. The numbers have been spiking. They've gone up about 300%, and now they're going up even more since Trump was in office. And so now we're just a processing center. We don't check them for COVID. We don't vaccinate them. We don't check their background. And so we should expect even more people getting through than we're actually catching that are actually known terrorists.
As for the more number in total, there are fears that up to 500,000 migrants could cross the border each month. As somebody who lives in a border state, what would that mean for your people? Because, look, we've asked you the question, what does it mean to have 18,000? What does it mean to have this? 500,000 is a new number that we have never seen before. What would this mean for Texas?
I don't even know. I think it's already overwhelming to think of those numbers doubling or even going higher than that, 2.5 times what we're already experiencing in border towns. It's really hard to even imagine the devastation that that's going to do to just border towns and the resource demand. I don't really know how in some places there'll be enough food, water, and just basic resources to take care of these people. So I think we're into seeing something we have never seen before.
Yeah, let's get to the politics of this whole thing. What is it? At last count, 17 Democrats have said that they want President Biden to keep Title 42 in place. But yesterday, Jen Psaki was doing her press conference, said that they still are going to remove that order in late May. Do you think that's true? What's your prediction on that? Do you think that there's any wiggle room and the Biden administration might, go ahead and writings on the walls, Republicans, Democrats are pressuring him to keep it in place? What do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of it depends on his own party and how much pressure they continue to apply. He's shown no remorse or no movement the other way ever since he implemented this open borders policy. So I'm actually hopeful that some of these Democrats, realizing what's coming, that the elections are coming pretty soon, and that it's not just affecting border states. Every state's a border state now because of the transportation system that the Biden administration has put in place as people come across the border. So I'm hopeful that pressure will actually make some difference in the Biden administration's approach to this.
It seems that instead of solving the problem, the White House is very excited about finding the root causes. So Peter Doocy pressing Jen Psaki yesterday on Joe Biden's confidence in Vice President Harris that she can ultimately get to the bottom of the root causes of migration. Listen.
Does the president still have confidence that the vice president can get to the bottom of root causes of migration?
He absolutely does, and is grateful for her work in doing exactly that.
Why?
Why does he have confidence? Or should I give you an update on a couple of the things we've done?
I mean, I'd like an update on a couple of the things they've done. AG Paxton, do you have any idea what they've done finding the root causes?
I haven't heard anything about her since she came to the border. I think it was in California, maybe, a year ago. As far as I know, she hadn't done anything. And I don't think going to find the root causes is going to fix the problem. I've never heard anything so ridiculous. What we really need them to do is just enforce the law that Congress has put in place, not ignore it, and basically go in business with the cartels.
There's also this, 26 governors launched a strike force to secure the southern border and do, quote, what the Biden administration refuses to do. I think there's a lot of interest out there in states taking back control and doing everything in their power to secure the southern border without the federal government's help. Tell us about the strike force. What are the goals?
Oh, I think this is a great idea. I mean, I think this is a recognition of the absolute frustration that we have with the federal government. The fact that every Republican governor signed on. I think this is the direction we're going to have to go because clearly the Biden administration is not going to follow federal law. Even as we're going to the U.S. Supreme Court next Tuesday on the Remain in Mexico program, they're, I think, ultimately going to be forced to do something. But I don't ever expect them to fully cooperate with us or to do the best thing for the American people. So more and more, I think the states are going to have to step up and challenge the federal government and just let them sue us. And hopefully the court system will come to the rescue of the American people.
Yet, despite the fact this is a national issue, don't see a lot of blue state governors on that list. AG